Hi everyone, it's Ata from Parma here. Before I get started, I'd like to thank Dave for finding the time to put on the international fan reaction despite his mom's passing a few days ago. I've been here less than a year ago with my father and I know it's not easy. I personally just wanted to stay by myself, so thank you for finding the time. And having said that, welcome to the 2023-2024 season. Second game of the season, second defeat of the season. Yes, Brighton are a really good team, and disclaimer, Brighton being a good team does not justify how bad we played today. We defended today, not played, because I think there are two different things. So, we have a huge problem in defending. We are way too open at the back, And if we keep defending like this, we're going down. We can't survive the season. It's embarrassing. We had 4 today at the back, and still they managed to score 4 goals. 1 for defender. Yeah, good, lovely. Anyway, it's still a long way to go. There are plenty of matches to play. And putting aside the defending issues, I know it's not easy, but let's try to put it aside for a second. I think all in all the team is not bad. We have midfielders, we have the strikers. They're not the best players in the world, but I think the problem is that the right combination of the players hasn't been found yet. Hasn't been found yet. So yeah, we have a problem in defending, but I don't see that much problem in the midfield and strikers area. So let's hope for a new mindset, especially for the defenders at back, for the next game, which will be against Everton, which I will be missing because I will be either driving or already in Firenze. So I'm spending the weekend away. So yeah, sending basically my prayers for the next one, because yeah, we need points. Everybody needs points, but let's hope for a new mindset and a new game. Bye guys.
Hey Dave, Wolfman Jeff here on the porch in Chattanooga, Tennessee. What a fall from grace. Not that we were fantastic Monday, but we showed a lot better last week, earlier in the week. And so I was more optimistic going to this game, and it was just poor. There were some flashes. It's good to see Fabio in the starting lineup. I don't know why they kept Neto in. Sarabia did make a big difference. I would have kept Fabio in and brought Sarabia in for Neto, but anyway, it's our defense fell apart. Last week, Monday, it felt like we closed up spaces. We just were wide open. And at least the chairman was there to see what Jeff has done with his money. We've got to get more in our center backs. It's disappointing. We'll see how this plays out, but right now it's hard to see us staying up. That's pretty harsh at the first home match, and that was just that poor at our first home match. So there needs to be a lot of work, Dave, a lot of work. And I know this has been like one of the worst weeks of your life. So we've been keeping you in our prayers, Dave. We love you, man. All the best. Always Wolves.
Hello, Wolves fans. This is Denny here in Ireland, in Cork in Ireland. Just reflecting on that terrible game against Brighton. Yeah, I guess the lineup came out and I was very positive to see Silva starting up front, to see how he'd do. I think he did pretty well. I think he's lacking a bit of match sharpness. I really liked his quick turn in the box, turn and shot when he was offside. So there's great potential there. He made a lovely run as well in the first half. So just lacking a bit of match sharpness. The other thing about the lineup is I never ever like Neto on the right. Apart from that time he scored that goal against Southampton, I think, a kind of Eban-esque, what am I saying, Ebanks Blake-esque goal that he scored against Southampton. Heads all over the place. Apart from that, the lineup was picks itself. Good first half by Wolves, a lot of chances again. And then the second half kicked off, but Wolves didn't really, did they? Brighton just hit them really, really hard and fast. I think defensively, some of those goals could have been prevented. I see for the third one, when Brighton were breaking, and I was just watching Solly March run through the middle, and in my head I just went, imagine if I think it was it Matoma crossed it to him? But I was just kind of thinking, imagine if he got on the end of this, how crazy it would be. And Nori had time to cover him, I felt, and he just didn't. And he did score it, and I was just going, what happened there? And that was it. As the game went on, then there was a lot of ball went out to Neto on the right, where he had to cut back onto his left foot, and it just slows the game down. It was all just a bit of a damp squib in the end. Going to give the match a, like if you break it into halves, I'd nearly give the first half maybe 6 or 7, then the second half is kind of a 2 out of 10. Maybe balance it out. I'm going to give the match a 5 out of 10. And it's very hard to give a man of the match with a performance like that. Nunes at the end really left it down. He was pretty good. Cunha was good. Gomez was okay. I think Neto was probably the brightest spark, but I just think playing on the right doesn't do him or Wolves any favours. So that's it. I'm just going to sign off by giving my condolences to Dave and family. So look, a lot of love from a lot of people towards you, Dave, this week, I know. To yourself, to your dad, Magic, to Emma, to your sister, to all the rest of your extended family and friends, Dave, okay? We've been thinking about you all week, as you know. So, a lot of love. Alright guys, onwards and upwards.
Hi there, Chris here in Greece. So, Brighton, Wolves 1, Brighton 4. I have to say, for me, so far what I've seen from this season is a Wolves team who, out of 3 halves out of 4, they've been the better team really. Created chances, just can't put them away yet. Same old story. I think we're lacking a bit of confidence. We're afraid to shoot. We want that extra touch. You know, Silva's day had an hour and a half to decide where he wanted to put it. He's banging them away, left, right and centre last year. In front of the Molineux crowd, couldn't do it. It's okay, it'll come, it'll happen. Cunha, I think, is also playing really, really well. It's hard to take positives from today's game. The scariest thing for me is going in at half time. It could have just easily been Wolves 2, Brighton 1, as it was Wolves 0, Brighton 1. You would expect the manager to motivate the team to come out second half and saying, come on lads, in front of the home crowd, let's destroy these guys now. And instead we were asleep. And we had 10-15 minutes of madness where we let them score left, right and centre. And of course heads went down. And you have to say, if you were Hwang coming in off the bench, you'd be like, man, give me those chances and I'll put them in the back of the net. And he come on and he scored one, fair enough. So there's something there for O'Neill to think about. I think Silva created a chance for Neto, couldn't put it away. Created a chance for Nori, couldn't put it away. He missed a sitter himself. But that was exciting, that combination with Cunha. Of course I'm disappointed. I'm not writing this Wolves team off yet. I know one thing we'll be talking about, is this team destined for relegation? Man United were absolutely lucky to get away with a win, let alone a draw that we all know we were owed a penalty by now. And we could have won that game, should have won that game. So, and I know, sure as hell, Man United think we're at relegation. It's too early for us to panic. It's too early for us to write the manager off. I think we've got to give it a bit of time. The work rate, at least in the first half, was there. Second half clearly was not. So we've got to live, we've got to learn, and we've got to get on with things. There are some questions to be asked about the defence. Totti Gomez, for example, will be saying, look man, if I was on the pitch that would not have happened. So, you know, the manager's going to have a look at his defence and see what's going on. Brighton, for me, great team. What to say? Hoping for better, always Wolves.
Hey Dave, Noah here from Monterey, California. So it ends Wolves 1, Brighton 4. Yeah, just extremely disappointing, unacceptable result. I think when Wolves first responded to the goal by Brighton, which was far too easy, there's no way. Matoma's a good player, but Semedo needs to do better. And he Mitoma just drove right into the heart of the defense. We tried to bring him down, and he just scores a great goal. So fair play to him. But after we responded to that goal, I thought it was quite good. RAN and Fabio need to score on those chances, and if they do, we're in the game, and it's as simple as that. But coming out of halftime, that's when we lost the game. That 10-minute stretch where we gave up those 3 goals, just completely unacceptable. We lost our heads, we lost our way in the game, and just, yeah, it can't happen. Of course, we're also seeing now the yellow cards being issued much more freely for time wasting. So Nunez got a yellow card and then a red card. And he cannot be doing that. He can't be pushing players. It's just unacceptable. Completely lets the team down. And against a team like Everton, which is a massive game for us, we need to pick up points from that, I think. Yeah, he just can't be doing that. Other than that, we get our first goal of the season. And for my man of the match, I'm going Matheus Cunha. Really powerful running, good decision making, I think, and he was probably our best player on the pitch. Wayne came in and did a good job too. Overall match rating, I give it a 5, actually a 4, excuse me. I'm not going to give it more than a 4. Yeah, anyways, this is Noah. Always.
Dave and your boss here, just me and Wolfie, hanging out in Fosun Plaza in New York, 28 Liberty Street. The post game over there, where we have a few of our Wolves fans left over, commiserating after a horrible result against Brighton. I thought we were pretty good first half, unlucky to be down at the half. Had a couple of good chances at the end of the first half, but then it was mad 10 minutes at the start of the second half, just killed us, and you can't do that in the Premier League and expect to get a result. So we need to address that. I'm glad Chairman Guo was there, because I think they need to spend some money. Hopefully now, if not now, then in January they need to find out a way to invest in the squad. I don't think we need massive numbers, but we do need we need a goal scorer. You know, we had a few chances today that went begging, and it looked like a massive lack of confidence in front of goal. So I was hoping that we might sneak through our first 4 games. Sorry, they're just saying, they were just talking about Wolves on the screen. I think, you know, we've definitely got potential. We just need to be putting the ball in the net. I was hoping Silva would score, good save from the Brighton goalie. Nunez, Aït-Nouri, you know, several chances that everybody just looks scared to score. I was wondering actually whether there's a ball repellent been sprayed on the goals. So really a lot to think about after today. I don't think it's all despair. I know there's going to be a lot of negative comments on the forums, but I think we've definitely got stuff to build on. But we need to start scoring goals and winning games. Hopefully against Everton next week. So anyway, Dave, all the best to you and your family, and hi to everybody in Wolves land out there, and Wolfie says hi.